We focus much of our attention on the WGC Bridgestone Championship at the Firestone Country Club in Akron, Ohio, where most of the world's leading male golfers are assembled, including the world number one, Dustin Johnson, who of course will start as the favourite, not only because he's the world number one, but because of the fact that he comes off the back of that emphatic win in Canada last week, and also because he won this tournament 2 years ago. So there's a lot to like about Dustin Johnson's chances, other than perhaps the odds, which at $8 or $9, then you have to work out for yourself whether you see that as being good value. Tiger Woods is in the field, and a player that has a phenomenal record at the Firestone Country Club and in this event. He's won it on 8 occasions, which is simply stunning throughout his career. He does, of course, come off the back of that very good performance at the Open Championship, where he led at various stages in the final round before succumbing over the closing few holes. But that really told the story about Tiger Woods being very close to winning again on the PGA Tour. And this is a litmus test to a large extent, because this is a golf course where he's had so much success. So therefore, there's a lot to like about the possibility of Tiger Woods winning again on the PGA Tour this week. Rory McIlroy has an enviable record in this event, having finished inside the top 10 on 5 occasions in recent times, including when winning in 2014. And we know that he's in pretty good form. He finished runner-up at the Open Championship, Rory McIlroy, so he too has pretty good chances, you would think. Rickie Fowler has been inside the top 10 on 4 consecutive occasions in his last 4 starts in this event, and he did finish runner-up to Adam Scott in 2011. So this is a golf course that holds no fears for Rickie Fowler. He hasn't won in 2018, but he's been very, very consistent. And at $21, those odds appear pretty good. Francesco Molinari, well, what can you say about him? First or second in 5 of his last 6 starts, I think, in world golf, including that win at the Open Championship. He had a very good finish in this tournament last year. He finished with rounds of 69 and 65 in the final round, so he likes the golf course. He's in great form. At $26, maybe there's a bit of accounting for the fact that there may be a letdown factor this week, and if he can find a way to get his feet back on the ground, then maybe he has got to be some sort of a chance. Tommy Fleetwood is at $29. He finished just midfield last year in this event, but he is a significantly better player now as Tommy Fleetwood. He has a great run of form at the moment, 2nd at the US Open, 12th at the Open Championship, and I thought what was a pretty good tournament last week when he finished 6th in Canada. And the other player that I do like at longer odds especially is Paul Casey, who finished 5th in this tournament last year. And we know what great form he is in 2018. He's been a regular contender in events. He's very, very consistent, perhaps one of the most consistent players in the game at the present. And I really think that Paul Casey at $41 is a great chance at longer odds to be a contender for the title. Of the Australians, Adam Scott has been a previous winner of this tournament, and he's in reasonable form. I thought the 17th place at the Open Championship was solid enough. Not great, but not bad either. He's building a bit of continuity, and on a golf course where he's not only won, but has had several other good finishes, then I think he's got to be some sort of a chance. I think Jason Day's last round of 68 at the Open Championship, one of the better of the day, in fact the second best round of the day, told the story of a player finding a bit of form. He has had a couple of top 5 finishes in this event, has Jason Day, and the long golf course is not going to bother him. So those are some of the chances at the at the WGC Championship, good luck with your investments. Bet responsibly. This is Bruce Young.